It's not in the bathroom.
The bathroom?
I've looked everywhere else. I hope Stacy's smart enough to know she's got to keep it cold or it's useless.
Maybe she doesn't have it after all.
Stacy and my mother were in this together. Who else would have hired somebody to jab Roxy with a needle? And then run off with it. Stacy's got it. She must just have it somewhere else.
We have to find it if Shane ever gets sick again.
Wait, do not think about that. We will find it, okay?
I couldn't sleep last night. Thinking about Shane. And you going home to her. How was it?
I told her I had a headache.
I didn't think that line actually worked.
Well, it does. Trust me. The only thing I'm going to do to Stacy is find that blood and blow her out of the water.
Excuse me?
Bree had a really great time at her sleepover. You know, I thought she'd be homesick, but she wasn't at all. She's really growing up. Thanks for picking her up and watching her this morning.
No problem.
It was nice. You know, having the night off, I really needed it.
Well, I'm sure Brody really needed it, too.
Yes, a felony conviction. Strike one. Have you ever been hospitalized because of a mental health issue?
Lieutenant Lovett. Can I help you with something?
No, thanks.
Well, what about what you got there in your hand?
No, this is mine. Nothing.
I promise you, I will shut this operation down.
So you said. Why did you want to speak with me privately?
You said you thought this was personal for me. You're right. It is personal.
Then we have a problem.
I don't see it that way.
Maybe you need to step back.
Yeah, well, that's what got Cole into trouble in the first place.
And you think you're the only person who can help him?
Right now. There's no way I'm getting out of it.
Maurice, you simply have to get back to me. I must have an accurate head count for dinner tonight. Be there, or someone is going to suffer the consequences.
Dorian?
Oh, darling, I didn't hear you.
Is everything okay?
Yes, everything is just fine. Absolutely perfect. Yes. Hello, Marty. You just look beautiful. I was just talking to the Justice of the Peace. Yes, he had better be here on time because...
He'll be here.
Indeed. Neither time nor tide nor Statesville wait for any man.
She always sleep like this, with her butt up in the air.
Yeah. I love watching her sleep.
You do it a lot.
Well, sometimes I just sit with her. And sometimes I wake her up.
So what do you think we should do now? It's not every day her parents get married.
That must be the Justice of the Peace now.
Don't worry about it, Todd. I'll go get it.
It's your house.
And it's your fault our daughter's getting married so big at the door. We can't do this without the JP.
You know what, Eddie? When you're right, you're right.
Hey, wait a minute. What do you mean by that?
Simple. I'm going to pay the bozo off to get lost. Boom, no wedding.
What, Todd? This event is by invitation only.
Yes, I invited her.
Excuse me?
I didn't think you'd come.
I'd never miss this today's big day.
When did you invite her, Todd? When you were working late? Last night, alone in your office? Why do I even care?
It's a good question.
Okay, you know what? The two of you better be on your best behavior. You're not going to ruin my daughter's wedding with any of your games, okay?
What games?
Oh, please. She destroys your relationship, or at least tries to destroy your relationship with your daughter, and you try to destroy her career. I mean, most people, that's a deal breaker, but with the two of you, it's like an aphrodisiac. God, is there anybody alive more twisted than that?
Marco, what are you doing here?
I heard about a wedding.
But what if your parents find out you're here with me?
Too bad. Like I'd let my maid of honor go without her best man.
I want Hope to be at the wedding, but she was really cranky last night.
Why?
She's seething. She has 4 teeth now. So she would probably be happier if we just let her sleep.
Okay. Are you nervous?
Yeah, aren't you?
I guess so. But it doesn't feel like that.
Well, what does it feel like?
Like everything's about to change. And all the bad stuff is finally gone.
Cole, you're going to prison.
Yeah, but we can get through it. You, me, and Hope, we're a family.
Aren't you scared?
About going to Statesville?
About everything. About us working out, about us not working out.
Perhaps during your stint as a bar owner, you've forgotten I won't stand for any of your vigilante stunts.
I owe this kid. When he lost his mother, I promised I'd be there for him.
And you think he's your responsibility.
I keep my promises.
And you're asking me to...
Help me salvage his life, because if he goes into general population at Statesville, that life is as good as over.
Did you drop by to see me? Did you want to talk about something?
Just had an overdue parking ticket. Hey, Brody.
Hold on just a sec. Did you want to talk about this?
Thought that was private property.
No, now it's just trash. You know? So you know that if you went through the academy.
That's not going to happen.
Why not?
You knew I was with Brody last night? What gave me away?
That little smile, spring in your step, and the various woodland creatures following you from room to room.
Isn't that obvious?
Kind of hard to miss.
Natalie, I know how you feel about
Actually, no, you don't.
Natalie, I don't want to hear how, he hurt Rex, and you don't want to...
Stop. Just listen to me, okay? I'm trying to say I'm sorry.
What'd you just say?
I said I'm gonna find that bud.
What's Bud?
The super. So you send somebody over here. Stacy's out of hot water. Sorry, there's something wrong with the plumbing.
Seems fine to me.
There was air in the pipes when I took mine. Wouldn't want you to have to take a cold shower.
No, that's okay. We can make our own heat.
Well, I told you I already took a shower. So...
Who said anything about getting clean?
You know, I was thinking maybe we should wait.
You want to wait?
Yeah, I know it's crazy, but I was just thinking it might be more romantic if we went on a date first.
A date?
You don't want to?
No, a date's fine. Tonight?
Tonight? Yeah, sure, tonight's great.
Okay. Well, we can go to the Palace, and they have a great shrimp cocktail.
Sure, whatever. I gotta run.
Wait, right now?
I have a delivery at UV.
Tyler.
Hey, I got a job.
Oh, great!
Yeah. I was seeing if maybe you wanted to go out to a late breakfast to celebrate.
Thanks, but I already ate. You want some waffles? I made them for Shannon. I have some batter left.
Yeah, I kind of already ate too. I was just checking to see if you're okay.
Oh, well, that's very sweet of you, but I'm fine.
Okay. Yeah, it's just after everything Rex said to you yesterday. It's like...
Yeah, I was pretty bad shape.
But now, you're making waffles. What did I miss?
Everything. Why do I get the feeling you're avoiding me?
Avoiding you? What will give you that idea?
Okay, Rex, you can stop pretending. I know what it is you're hiding, and I know why.
This just keeps getting better.
Yeah, well, it is better, because Rex knows the truth now, and I have you to thank for making me level with him.
Yeah. Go me.
Okay, you don't seem so happy.
You sure you're not upset about what happened between Rex and Stacy after you two broke up?
Nothing happened. Rex wouldn't let it happen.
Rex and I are no longer roommates. We're roommates with benefits. We just made love at Skylar. It was incredible.
Right. Yeah, no. Sure.
All right. Tell me what you're thinking.
Are you sure Rex isn't playing you?
What would I be hiding?
Well, I can tell you don't want to take a shower with me. In fact, you can't even wait to get out of here.
Listen, Stacy.
No, I get it. You feel guilty. You feel like you cheated on Gigi, and it's okay. I get it.
You do?
Well, yeah. I mean, she's the mother of your child. You guys just went through thinking that Shane might die.
Right.
And even though you're not together, doesn't mean that you're not going to worry about him together. I mean, it must kill you not knowing whether he's going to get sick again.
Exactly.
You know, I don't expect you to just turn your feelings off for Gigi, even though she did treat you like that.
She's really not the person I thought she was.
But it's okay. I'll wait for you to get things figured out.
Well, I'm glad you can be so understanding.
Well, you know, it's like you said, what we have, it's worth the wait. Just so you don't forget what you're waiting for.
Contrary to what you might think, I'm not a heartless person.
Yeah? Then do the kind of good you say you got into this to do.
If I agree to this, I would need some assurances.
If I can't get people that are supplying the schools, Cole does his full sentence.
And you believe you can use Mr. Thornhart to trace the drugs back to their source?
Once we do, Cole goes free. He's innocent in all this.
And what if Mr. Thornhart is hurt or killed? Is that a risk you're willing to take?
Oh, such a good kisser.
How good?
So good that it's worth every second of all this trauma with your parents.
Unless, of course, it costs you your relationship, which is exactly what you're risking right now.
Don't you want to get married?
Cole, I want to be with you and hope forever. I'm just scared.
About what?
What if I screw it up?
It's not possible.
That's all my family does. They always are screwing things up. Look at my parents.
You're actually comparing us to your mom and dad.
Well, I am their daughter.
Start, you're nothing like them. We're nothing like them. Look, we only want good things for each other. We don't use other people to try to hurt each other. And most of all, we love each other.
Yes, we do.
We're not your parents. We never will be. All right, we'll make it work. I promise.
I told you this was a bad idea.
You got that right.
Lay off.
Come on, this is my house, remember?
Yes, and Taya's your guest. Treat her like a human being.
Oh, when did you go all Emily Post?
Claire, the judge said we had to treat each other with dignity, okay? Can we just do that?
Didn't say I had to be nice to your friends. You don't even use John. You don't even call him by his first name.
What is John, by the way? You guys still married?
He will be here, okay?
Excuse me.
I'm here to officiate a wedding.
Well, this
Wrong
is the house.
A little wedding day jitters.
You don't know the half of it.
Oh, you're not the first anxious groom I've seen. But there's nothing to be nervous about. Now, which of these ladies is the love of your life?
Buddy.
Don't tell me. I can always figure it out. The woman you want to spend the rest of your life with
you don't
is...
understand. We're not getting married. None of us are getting married.
We are.
Oh, Estrella, you look beautiful.
Thank you. We are the ones getting married. Right now.
Do I need to remind you both that I'm jumping through hoops to try and broker the situation with your parents?
Well, we know, and we really appreciate that.
It doesn't seem like you do, Marco. You're not supposed to be over here.
Cole asked me to be his best man. I have to be here.
And I have to be here for Star.
I mean, if my parents can't understand that, then they'll never change their minds about us.
Don't say that.
Well, it's the truth. Maybe this dinner tonight is a mistake.
Yes, maybe it is too much to schedule the wedding and the dinner on the same day. And maybe we should wait for a more opportune time.
Like when?
Like when Marco's parents calm down.
That's not gonna happen, which is why we're having this dinner party, remember? And besides, we can't cancel, not when everybody already said they were coming.
It's showtime! You heard Addie.
Is it just me, or did Dorian seem like...
Like there's something she's not telling us. Totally.
Vicky, I'm leaving a message. I realize my invitation came at the last moment, but still and all, it's very rude not to respond. However, I know you're a very busy woman, so I'll just count on seeing you tonight here at La Boulée. Be on time. Remember, true love is at stake.
If everyone could take their places.
Hey, man. I didn't think you could make it. Oh, like I missed the biggest day of your life? Thanks, man.
See? Doesn't your big sister look absolutely beautiful?
Yeah, she really does. Is she grown up now?
Yeah, I guess she's gonna have to.
We're ready to begin. All we need now is the bride's parents' consent. And then we can begin the festivities.
I'll cover Cole. He'll be under my supervision the entire time.
You're comfortable with his life in your hands.
You send him to prison, we lose him.
Never let it be said, I can't be flexible.
I can go forward with my investigation.
You seem to think it's warranted.
You won't regret this.
I better not. You have 1 month for this sting, and not a day more.
You know as well as I do why I can't be a cop. I spent all last winter in an institution.
That was because of your experience in combat. And they let you out. They even gave you a certificate that says you are sane. Now, that's a lot more than the rest of us have. And you were special ops. So was I. That can work to your advantage.
Still,
You know, do you think that everybody that applies for the job here is perfect?
No.
No, there's a lot of cadets, I mean, plenty of them that have notes in their file that they really wish were not there. You know, my son Drew, he was like that. He turned out to be a great cop.
I shot your friend.
That's because in your mind, you were back in combat.
That's right. That's why I'd never make it past the psych screening. What interviewer would even let it get that far?
So, I don't know, let's see. Let's consider this your first interview.
You're sorry for what? For judging you and Brody without knowing all the facts.
What do you mean?
Okay, you don't have to play dumb anymore. I know everything.
Am I everything?
I mean everything. Gigi only pretended to have an affair with Brody to break up with Rex, because if she didn't, then her skank of a sister wouldn't donate her stem cells for Shane.
Oh, you really do know everything.
Yeah, and so does Rex.
What happened?
I guess Gigi thought it was time to tell him the truth.
So, it's all out in the open now, and...
Well, not with everyone. There's still one person who doesn't know everything.
Stacy?
Yeah. And she can't know anything. Not yet.
Why not?
Because she still has the upper hand. For now.
That's just a preview.
Well, when do I get the whole show?
Maybe after a date tonight if you're lucky.
I hope so. And you were right. I do feel weird about Gigi. But I know who I want. That's never gonna change.
Well, I will be counting the minutes till tonight.
Don't worry. The only person Rex is playing is Stacy.
Yeah. Are you sure?
I told you, he believed everything I said about her. It's great just to be able to call him again.
You guys are talking a lot?
Constantly. Although I can't call him when he's sleeping.
Well, yeah, because he's sleeping with Stacy.
And that's all they're doing, sleeping. He's never laid a finger on her.
He told you that?
He didn't have to.
Okay, did you ever worry that they might have hooked up?
Okay, just because you worry about something, it doesn't mean that it'll happen.
Yeah, but what about that time that we, found them together?
Rex said that didn't mean anything.
Is that all he said?
What else would he say?
Gigi, did Rex absolutely deny sleeping with Stacy?
Mr. Manning, Mrs. McBain, I'll need the consent form.
Well, where is it?
What are you looking at me for?
I gave it to you.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I gave it to you, Todd.
Oh, yeah, okay, I guess you did.
Ah, yes. Ah. Well, everything appears to be in good order. We can proceed.
And then before we go back to base, we do a final perimeter sweep.
Looks like you're ahead of the game in terms of experience.
So I guess that means it's time to talk about the stuff with Rex.
I'm familiar with everything that happened last fall.
Not last fall. The past few months. Everything with him and Gigi.
I know a little something about that, and I know that it has nothing to do with your ability to be a good cop.
But he's your friend.
You know, as Commissioner of Police, my responsibility is to my officers, the department, the public at large. As long as you don't interfere with that, your private life is really none of my business.
I want you to know, I never meant to screw up Rex's life.
You know, he has a way of creating enough trouble himself, believe me.
What do you mean?
Balsam, lately, nobody seems to know where his head's at. At least not me.
Why are you saying this? You know how hard it is for me to deal with Stacy living with Rex.
Yeah, I know.
I'm happy again, so why do you want to make me feel bad?
I don't. Believe me, that's the last thing I want to do.
Then leave it alone.
I can't. Not with you.
What does that mean?
You and me, we're friends, right?
You put me on to Stacy. We're friends for life.
Okay, well, I have a rule with friends ever since I got clean. Nothing but total honesty.
Good rule.
Except when it means maybe telling them something that they don't want to hear.
Like what? What do you want to tell me that I don't want to hear?
It's about Rex and Stacy.
Hey! What about Rex and Stacy? think we've waited long enough.
No way I finish this operation in a month.
Don't sell yourself short.
It'll take that long just to train Cole.
Then you'd better start today.
You're kidding me.
I'm not signing off on an open-ended fishing expedition for you and Mr. Thornhart. You have 1 month, or Thornhart serves his sentence. Don't look so disappointed. Everyone knows John McBain knows how to get results. Just get them a little faster.
We are gathered here today in the presence of these witnesses to join Star Manning and Cole Thornhart in matrimony, which is commended to be honorable among men, and therefore is not to be entered into unadvisedly or lightly, but reverently, discreetly, advisedly, and solemnly. Into this estate, these two persons present now come to be joined. If any person can show just cause why they may not be joined together, let them speak now or forever hold their peace. Now...
Wait a minute. I have something to say. If I can just say this one thing, and then I'll shut up. I've always maintained that I don't think this marriage is a very good idea, and I still don't. Of course, I don't think any marriage is a good idea, and I should know. I've seen enough of them. But maybe I'm wrong. You know, there's a first time for everything. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is going to work out between the two of you. I hope it does. I really do. Because the last thing I want for you, Star, is to end up like me. And I'm going to do my damnedest from here on out to make sure that doesn't happen. Yeah, that's it.
Anyone else? Let's continue.
Well, I think that about covers everything. Except...
What?
Why do you want to be a cop?
Like you said, this is close to being in the service.
And you like that?
I was proud to serve my country. But it was more than that. Every day, we saw people in harm's way. And I felt like I had a chance to do something about that, to make a difference in people's lives. And I thought maybe I could do the same thing here.
You already have. When Jessica was missing, you made a difference in her life and her whole family's.
What does Stacy have of Rex and Gigi now?
Rex kind of wants me to keep quiet about that. But anyway, I want to apologize for all the crap that I said about Brody.
Oh, it's okay. You thought
No, Jessica, I was wrong. Okay?
Brody's a good man.
How does Jessica feel about you being a cop?
It's what I want. To be worthy of her. That's why I didn't want her to call you. Any job I can't get on my own, it isn't worth having.
What about this job?
Thank you for saying that about Brody. I know you were just worried about me. I know you just want me to be happy.
Oh, God, Jess, that's all I want. I just feel like all I ever do is screw things up for you, you know? I tried to break you and Brody up. I didn't tell you about the baby.
No, you didn't think I was stable enough to hear the truth, and you were right.
I want you to know that all of the wrong things that I've done, it's because I wanted to do right by you.
I know. Can you do me a favor?
You can name it.
Don't ever stop.
I'm so happy to see you.
Were you guys talking about Stacy and me?
Oh, Skylar just wanted to know what was going on.
That why you're here?
Yeah, he wanted to make sure I was okay.
Why wouldn't you be okay?
he still thought that you were with Stacy.
Yeah, well, Gigi set me straight, though. I mean, it's a good thing she talked to you before things went too far, you know? Stacy.
Gigi says you've been a good friend.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's not like it's hard.
I didn't make it any easier. Gigi also told me that you were the one who figured out Stacy couldn't be the donor, and that there was nothing going on between the two of you.
No, there wasn't.
I owe you. I'm sorry for everything I said.
Well, you know, Stacy was playing you. Probably wasn't easy to keep a clear head.
Still isn't.
Why? What'd she do now?
Hey, you know what? I should go.
Oh, sorry. Stacy's probably the last thing you want to hear about.
No. I gotta go to work. I'll see you later, Gigi. Rex.
Take care.
Bye.
I gotta find that blood.
Still no luck.
I didn't have a chance.
What happened? I told you I can take it.
I don't know if I can. One more minute with Stacy, I'm afraid of what I'll do to her.
Thanks for letting me use the office, Bo. No problem. How'd it go with Runyon? Did he give you the green light?
But that's it.
Really? Well, it sounds like you got a job to do then.
Already on it.
Who supports this couple in marriage?
Me?
Dear family and friends, Starr and Cole have invited you here today to witness and celebrate this public declaration of the private commitment they've already made to one another. You know the happiness they found together. And now you are witnesses to the pledges they make for the mutual service of their common life. They will need your support and friendship in the future, as well as they do on this day. Do you offer your support and blessing for this couple and wish them the best of lives together?
We do. We do.
It's time for the vows. Are you ready?
Hey.
What did you get up to this morning after I left you?
I went over to the police station.
You did?
I started filling out the application. There are all these questions about whether you had a record or history of mental problems. It just seemed like a waste of time.
So you didn't fill out the application?
Well, I wasn't going to. And then I ran into your Uncle Bo. We had a good talk.
And?
I decided to give it a shot.
Oh, Brody, that's so great.
I hope so. It's all up to your Uncle Bo now.
You really can't be around Stacy.
Well, being around her is okay. Except for wanting to strangle her. Almost showering with her, that's a different story.
Almost.
I got out of it. Then she kissed me. I swear I wanted to knock her down.
But we can't let her know the truth until we find that blood.
So that's what we're gonna do. Right now.
How?
Stacy gave me an idea.
Starr Manning, take you, Cole Thornhart, to be my husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, poorer, through sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part.
I, Cole Thornhart, take you, Starr Manning, to be my wife.
to have and to hold from this day forward. For better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish until death do us part.
Do you have rings that you wish to exchange?
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
Cole, will you give your ring to Star and repeat these words? I give you this ring as a reminder of the promises we exchanged today.
I give you this ring as a reminder of the promises we exchanged today.
Star, will you give your ring to Cole?
I give you this ring as a reminder of the promises we exchanged today.
Star and Cole, you have exchanged your promises and given and received rings in my presence. Therefore, according to the laws of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I hereby pronounce you
John McVeigh.